Welcome to QLM Business News. Here are today's news stories. Does a 4-day work week make people happier? Mixed reactions emerge. For many full-time employees like Laura Etchells, the dream of having a more flexible work schedule has become a reality. The mother of 2 from Hebden Bridge, West Yorkshire, has opted for a compressed 4-day working week in her publishing job, a decision she feels has improved both her work-life balance and productivity. Laura's new schedule, which gives her Fridays off, saves her around £350 per month in childcare costs and allows her to dedicate more time to her family. The longer days let me really get stuck into my work, she explains, adding that she would consider a compressed week essential if she were to change employers. The cost wasn't the main reason for condensing my hours, but it did play a role in my decision. Ultimately, the main benefit is spending more time with my children while maintaining my full-time job, Laura adds. Her experience is one of many highlighted as Labour looks to bolster workers' rights around flexible working hours. This week, Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner and Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds met with business leaders to discuss these plans, which are part of the forthcoming employment bill. Since April, UK employees have had the right to request flexible working from day one, including compressed hours. However, legal experts suggest Labour's proposed legislation will likely make it more difficult for employers to refuse such requests. Currently, the onus is on workers to convince their employers to allow flexible hours, but under Labour's plan, companies may need to justify why they are refusing a 4-day week, according to employment solicitor Alison Loveday. Labour's proposal, however, does not align with the official 4-day week campaign, which advocates for fewer hours without a pay cut. Instead, the party's plan would have employees complete the same amount of work, but across different working patterns, such as 4 10-hour shifts. While many employees, like Laura, have benefited from compressed hours, others have found the experience more challenging. Jason McGee, an employee at Guernsey-based software firm Cortex, recalls the firm's trial of a 4-day compressed week last August. "I was keen to try it, but found the longer days difficult and felt less productive," he admits. "After about 7 or 8 hours, you start to feel worn out and aren't working at your best." Cortex co-founder Matt Thornton observed that the trial shifted the company's focus from productivity to time tracking, which did not suit their long-term business goals. As a result, the company is now testing a 4-day week with reduced hours, which has been met with more positive feedback from staff. While there is limited research on the benefits of compressed hours, a 2023 report for the International Labour Organization notes that such arrangements can positively affect work-life balance. However, it also highlights a lack of consensus on the physical and mental health impacts of these schedules. For Kelly Burton, a mental health nurse from Crewe, moving to a 4-day week has been a game-changer. "I'm happier at work and can spend more time caring for my elderly parents while still enjoying my weekends," she says. Similarly, Peter Meacham, a dispensing optician in Basildon, Essex, who condensed his hours in 2020, uses his 2 midweek days off to perform charity magic shows. For both Kelly and Peter, the ability to work a compressed week was critical in convincing their employers. Despite these success stories, Michelle Ovens, founder of Small Business Britain, offers a more cautious perspective. She argues that a 4-day week might not suit all businesses, particularly small enterprises that need to stay open throughout the week. A 4-day week could lead to higher staffing costs, and there are other ways to provide flexibility without imposing a strict compressed hours policy, she says. Ovens reassures businesses that Labour's proposals are not a mandate for a 4-day week. There's no need for concern, especially in sectors where this policy might not be feasible, she adds. Her words may offer comfort to those uncertain about whether a compressed week is right for them. This news story is brought to you by QLM Business News, your digital media channel. Visit qlmbusinessnews.com for more business news stories. Also follow us on Facebook, X and YouTube. To help QLM Business News bring you more news stories like this, please like, share and subscribe.